Today we're going to talk about using an app called WeatherBug. It's downloaded onto your iPad, and if the name doesn't give it away, we are talking about using and recording data on weather. And in your Schoology course, you'll have a document that should look like this. It's called My Weather Journal for 2020-2021. And what we have here is a series of different pieces of information that we want to kind of use WeatherBug to keep track of. At the end of our weather unit, we're going to take the information that we have and use it for some graphing to help with predicting future weather trends and looking at some of the things that happened during the days that you did your recording. So at the beginning of each page, you can record, obviously, your name, but we're going to record our date, and this is very, very important. Whether you're there every day and you're doing it all in a row, or if you're doing it because maybe you were out one day, whatever the case might be, you must have your accurate date. In this case, it's 09/28 for me when I'm recording this video. The first thing that you can see that we are looking for is temperature. So I'm going to go over to our WeatherBug, and right up front for us, it tells us the temperature with a little circle and F. We'll learn that that is what stands for degrees Fahrenheit. And in this case, the big number, it does say feels like high and low, but we're going to stick with that 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh. 68 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's important to include the label for every single one of these. Next is wind direction and wind speed. And I can do both of those at the same time. If you look down here, it says wind next to this map. And it says 6, but there's no arrow. Kind of interesting. What that means is the wind is not consistently blowing in any direction. As we go to the other wind, it's a relatively calm day. And so we're going to share that when we go to our document, it's 6 miles per hour. And generally it is calm. Sometimes you may replace that with your cardinal directions or compass points, like blowing from the northwest or the southeast. But right now it's considered calm and not specific with its direction. Next up, daily and monthly precipitation. What I'll tell you is monthly and daily precipitation is key, especially this time of year. Precipitation is a big word for water falling from the sky. It may be in the form of sleet, snow, hail, rain. Rain's going to be your most common one. But let's check for daily and monthly precipitation. And we're going to have to scroll down until we find precipitation. And I will tell you, just like our digital citizenship lesson on the ads and too good to be true, there's going to be lots of information that you don't need. Right here you see precipitation is listed at 0.00 today, but monthly is listed at 2.26. So I'm going to record that. What looks like quotation marks is a short term for inches. So it was 0.00 inches. And for monthly, I'm just double checking, it was 2.26 inches. 2.26 inches. Up next, I'm looking for a humidity, which is in percentage. When I scroll down, and again, it's going to take you to the top every time. So I'm looking now for humidity. And when I come to humidity, I see it in the middle of my page. And it says right next to it, humidity 94%. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. Up next on our search, pressure or barometer found in inches. And it's going to use that same quotations. Let's find pressure or barometer. And when I come to this page, it'll show me pressure, 29.94 inches with a sideways arrow. We're going to learn a lot more about this, but the sideways arrow means that it is not currently changing. Sometimes the arrow will be pointing up, sometimes it'll be pointing down, and like right now, it's pointing to the side. So we're going to record 29.94 inches with a sideways arrow. Up next, sunrise and sunset. We're going to find where it has that recorded. And there we go. It says sun and moon. It says sunrise was at 6:58, and that is a.m. in the morning. And 6:49 is for the p.m. So I'm going to record that. So 6:58 a.m. and it was 49 p.m. for the sunset. Lastly, we have cloud cover. And as I can see, I can either use my own observations or what is listed here. In this case, it is listed as cloudy. So I'm going to record that in my portion. Cloudy. It might look overcast. We could identify if it's lots of clouds, a little bit of clouds, what have you. That's the space you would do so.